Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where there was a small patch, and it seems to have changed something in an interesting fashion for us. If we go into our Legions tab here, we can now see that we have 13 out of 12. So that's interesting. We can't actually add anything, but as far as I can tell, we have no penalty for being over our cap here. So that's interesting. At any rate, I did want to do a quick change here. I have no idea if this would actually be important, but I want to change these flanking cohorts to heavy cavalry. There we go. Perfect. This is now how I want this to be. Okay, so we are currently at 8.75 aggressive expansion right now. I'm going to actually have these guys come on up over here. They can they drill while moving? +1 loyalty cohort gain chance. Okay, I don't necessarily like that. That is definitely not a good thing. That said, that guy isn't particularly old. So we can actually bring the First Navy over now. This guy's loyal enough. So that is wonderful. We're going to get in position here. And we're going to move these guys up over here for right now. Now, I'm wondering where our actual XP is in this for our drilling. Because I don't currently see that. Perhaps it's in this tab. I suppose that's an option. That's just their history. I don't see any experience in here. So this unit gains monthly experience gain plus 2.5%. Okay, but where is that actually shown at? In the subunits, perhaps? Ah, okay. Over here. There's their experience. That's buried pretty deep. But okay, that's fine. We do want to get their experience up. There's no doubt about that. Our stability has increased from like 40-something to 30-something. I'm not sure I'd call that a stability increase, but okay. That's really not good for our stability, and we need to consider that at this point, we are probably going to have a rebellion over here. Now, we still definitely want to move our troops over there because of that. So we will go ahead and hop them on our boats here, and over they come. So we're going to want to have them over here, and we'll just immediately be in position to crush this and or attack over here, depending on how our stability and our aggressive expansion is looking by the time we get there. Our manpower isn't great right now, and we definitely need to consider that. Syracuse is kind of putting together this area over here. Okay. I mean, we're going to continue working on integrating all of this over here. But I do want to attack this region. Okay, we can colonize over here, and we definitely should do that. 10 gold, but that is worth. Fantastic. We're going to continue colonizing this up here. We will eventually be pulled into conflict with Rome. That's pretty inevitable at this point. However, now is, I think, not quite the time. If we park these here, do we get, like in Europa, a garrison loyalty boost? We'll see. It would boost the unrest, technically. So I guess we'll take a look, and we'll see if parking our troops there does that, like in Europa. We're at 3.5 right now, and we park there, and we're at 3.5. Okay, so that does not do that. Good to know. However, we are still a ways away from these finishing up in terms of losing all their loyalty. So we're going to continue to drill for the time being. Work up our XP there. Do we drain XP over time? Yes, army decays a fair amount. 4.5%. Gotcha. That can be reduced by technology, though, it looks like. There are barbarians over here. How rude. We're going to raise levies to deal with those, I guess. And that is going to need to be the Mauritanian levies. which of course are all the way over here. Actually, hang on. There's levies up here, aren't there? Let's see. Magna Graecia, Italia, Numidia, Baetica? I can never remember these region names. I need to just put the regions map mode into here. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is all part of Mauritania. This is Baetica up here. So we can do that. And then we can bring these guys down here, like so. Fantastic. Our stability has increased due to our last action. Okay. I'm not sure how much it has actually increased, but sure. Our stability does need to come up. I wish we could do more pig stabbing. Unfortunately, right now, we are kind of lacking in the political power for that. So that's definitely something that we should be a little bit concerned about. We're going to beat up these barbarians a little bit. These guys are on their way up just in case they come this way, but I'm expecting them... Yeah, they're heading over this way. And we'll immediately fight them again with no morale. We should wipe them quite quickly here. Yes. Barbarians are defeated, and so we will disband all of our levies. Fantastic. Of course, our manpower is still not in its best situation here. I do want to take a look at our current... Yeah, this is still 13 of 12. I'm guessing the potential strength of the Legion here is based on the levy strength in some way, or at least in the population. Yeah, just looking at this, I do think it's based on the population. So we may have lost some population over here. That's a possibility, I suppose. Okay, so Heracula Minoa is getting close to being able to be annexed. Of course, that will increase our AE a little bit. So that's something we need to consider. These guys are not currently destroying pirates. We'll have them destroy pirates. These guys are also destroying pirates. Fantastic. And I suppose we could have these guys... there is no Crush Rebellions objective. That is definitely a bit older. Or not older, that's different from the older version, is what I'm trying to say. It's definitely different. Okay, that is fine. We're going to continue drilling over here. We're up to 17% experience, 18. Wonderful. That is coming up very, very nicely. Ah, Rome has taken over all of this now. Okay. So these are levies, conscript levies. They had about 20k troops there. It would take us some time to put that together, to be sure. We could do it. We could match Rome in terms of that power. But I feel like we need to expand over here for sure. We do have enough to build ourselves a mine, and that is something that we will definitely do. I still want to increase our economy here. At some point, we're going to need to start thinking about our manpower, of course. That said, I'm currently leaning towards barracks being the third settlement building that we build. Okay, so yes, we are expecting both of those to rebel. We would gain 5 popularity. Yeah, we'll take the popularity. Thanks. We need that. Our popularity is not great. There's no doubt about that. Our stability is slowly coming up here. However, our AE is starting to get to the point where I'm wanting to go to war here. Now, we're not going to be able to fully complete this mission in a single war. We'll have to fight these guys and these guys to do it. If we were to fight these guys, they're in an alliance with these lads over here, and in a defensive league with these lads up here. I suspect that would be okay, though. I'm noticing that these guys are at full morale despite drilling. That's interesting. Very unlike Europa that way. Okay. Well, regardless, we are still building up our XP, and that is, of course, very, very good for us. We can afford a military tradition, and we only have available the Punic and Numidian traditions. We already grabbed local knowledge for army attrition reduction and desert combat bonus. Tribesmen, I'm not too interested in. Plains combat bonus. How much plains is out here? There's a ton of hills. There's some plains. Plains combat bonus might not be the worst. What are the options in Punic? Merc armies and shipbuilding cost. Okay, pass on that. We're going to take the plains combat bonus then. Excellent. Okay, so we're down below 3 aggressive expansion currently. And I want to just take a look here. Yeah, we want to take this. We may not end up taking all of their territory. That might be too much AE for us right now. We'll have to see. But I think we go ahead and declare this now. Excellent. We'll have these guys cease drilling, and they will immediately walk in here. And then we will go ahead and raise up our levies in... Let's see here. Contestania. Any others? Not right now. We actually can't levy in Africa because we have a legion from there. Fascinating. Okay, well, let's head on up. We've got about 8k troops here, not to mention our allies once they start trickling in. So that is good. And we will... Actually, we'll attack here. This is zone of control of a fortress at... Where is this fortress? Oh, this is a fortress. Gotcha. We'll have our legion go after that. Since we should, in theory, be able to deal with that fairly quickly, considering... Let's see, these guys are mercs. That's levies. Okay. We should be able to deal with this more quickly than we previously were able to because we have the siege engineers. It's not a lot, 1 unit of siege engineers, but the point of that is to make this sort of thing go faster. Okay. This is fine. We're going to back off with these troops as soon as we cap this. We're going to come up over here and see just how many they're going to be bringing south here. Do they have any more following those 2k? Yes, they do. Okay. Now we can split this army here. That is something that we can do. And we may want to. How many troops do we need here? They have 336, and I believe that means we need 1,000 here. We have 500 engineers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in our levy troops over here. And then I'm going to... That's a little awkward. I'm going to go ahead and not split in half, but create a new empty unit. And we're going to leave in our archers here. Actually, just our siege engineers. Just our siege engineers. And everyone else is going to leave. And we'll leave our levies here as the numbers. And then we'll take these guys on over this way. They don't like this situation, and I can't say that I blame them. We're going to see if we can catch some of these guys. Maybe we can cut them off over here. I'm a little concerned about these 3k, but I think that our troops are sufficiently better that I think we'll be fine here. Unclear which side will win. Our commander sucks. Okay, I mean, we already knew that. We should win that very, very easily. Oh, yeah. Piece of cake. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to come up here, and we lack access. Interesting. Are they not in this war? This is a civil war. Okay. Well, that's certainly interesting. Now, Lobotania, they are in this war, of course. They're in an alliance here. So we're going to head over and start capping at their capital. Now that we've killed these guys a bit, we should be able to breeze our way through here relatively quickly-ish, especially when our reinforcements arrive. So that should be, in theory, quite excellent. They're going to attack us here, or they were thinking about it. Can we get up there? No, we can't. Okay. They decided not to attack us, and I don't blame them. But the longer this takes them, the better off it is for us, because our reinforcements will arrive and we'll cap down here. Now, in terms of our mission... yeah, this is all we need. So once this cap is done, we could theoretically finish this war at that point, and then we just have to fight these guys. The question is, do we want to take additional aggressive expansion? I mean, ideally, yeah. The question is, how much AE would that be overall? However, our client states have arrived. Here they come. We won this siege on only 7%. That was pretty good, actually. We're going to make our way over to here with this force. Actually, we're going to select both of these and make our way over to here. I want to make sure that they stick together a bit. Technically, this is here, right? Wait, where is this city at? This is a settlement. As is this. So what is going on here? That is actually a region that we should cap. That's what's going on there. Excellent. Fantastic. That's essentially a victory point. Yes, the capital of the state. Which, yeah, is a victory point from Hoi. That's pretty much exactly what that is. So we're going to cap this and then make our way up over here. Yes, we will take their pops. Thank you very much. We'll have no problem capping this, of course. We see their troops over here, 5.3k of them. This is likely going to spawn a battle? The question is, do our allies turn around here? Allies? No. Our allies don't turn around here, and we're locked in, actually. Okay. Well, maybe our allies do turn around here. Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, we're kind of getting crushed here. That's okay. These guys are retreating over to here. Wait, these guys are retreating up here and then back? That's really awkward. They must have been locked in. Okay. Well, this is fine. We're sieging over here. I don't really care. This is not particularly relevant to us, this battle. Like I said, at this point, we could peace out at literally any time. And the question is, just how much would we get in terms of AE for this? So we need to take that and that. We could take this as well. I don't think we have to. This would be 10 AE. This is actually not that much. So I think we will hold off on that for now. We'll finish up our siege over here. I do wish that our allies had come in, you know, a little bit more intelligently, but it's okay. They'll cap this back, and our allies are just going to kind of wander around. Meanwhile, though, we are capping this capital over here with our actually threatening troops. We should probably move our siege engineers back over there. Unable to act against the family Hanid. They're already disloyal. This smells like a trap. Okay. Yeah, the Hanids are pretty upset at us right now. They're also scorned. So that's wonderful. Okay, now that our retreat is finishing up here, we will group this back up. I want to run our siege engineers back up to our legion, so we'll head up there. And we should consider building some roads. That is definitely a thing that we should do. These battles are ongoing, and our client states are kind of not doing anything. Just kind of running into the enemy here. That's okay. Once this finishes up, we'll be able to use our legions and crush this force. There we go. It is finished. So we'll come on over with our legion. We'll meet over here. Okay. They're attacking over here, which will buy us some time. They're also sieging right here. That's great. We're going to group these back together as soon as they arrive. Hanno Hanid was killed in a freak accident. Okay, well, we actually had nothing to do with that. Like, legitimately. We had nothing to do with that. We're going to take this back. In fact, we're going to crush their force here. Absolutely no contest. Professional troops doing what they do. Excellent. And we'll cap this back. We'll move our levies up. And they are now being pushed back out. Fantastic. We're going to head up to here next, although that just got capped. So we're going to head up to here. Fantastic. We're going to bring our levy troops up behind. Of course, we're still going to need to attack up here if we want 100 war score. We are currently at 0 AE. The question is, just how much do we want to get in terms of AE? I think taking everything here will be rather extensive in terms of AE. This is a lot of territory. But at the same time, this is a lot of territory. Not necessarily a bad thing, if we can hold it. Which I'm pretty sure we can. Okay, so we just stack wiped his troops there. That's wonderful. We're going to send these guys up to here if we can get there. Actually, it seems that we can't. Okay. Abibal Barca was elected, and we currently have Gizgoid and Hanid scorned. So we should probably put one of those in over here. There's actually the most qualified guy is a Hanid, so we'll take that. We have a lot of disloyal provinces. We should definitely consider that. In fact, this one's going to rebel pretty soon. So we're going to have to chill after this war, for sure. 100%. And we'll have to put down a few rebellions, but that should, in theory, be fine. Like, this one's going to be right here. It won't be a big deal. We actually are needing a martial researcher as well. And actually, the top qualified is a Gizgo. I like it. Fantastic. Yeah, this siege isn't going tremendously quickly, is it? That's not a huge shock, though. We're going to come up over to here. We may want to consider raising an additional levy to deal with this. I don't know. They're still 1% away. 3 months. Maybe our allies will deal with that. We'll see. We're going to be in multiple wars here. I think there's no doubt about that. I also think that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. As long as we get a halfway decent siege speed over here. Our allies are currently swarming up this way, and I do like to see that. We'll have this wrapped up pretty soon. Our stability is working its way up. It's not super great. We're kind of saving up political influence for that. Speaking of which, can we stab a pig yet? What is the base cost of that? 4250? Yes, we will stab a pig. Fantastic. Okay, we'll begin a siege over here. It's going to take a while. There's no doubt about that. These guys are going to rebel very, very soon. We can call down an omen. And I think we will go for... I think we'll go for the national commerce income. I think that's our best bet right now. We may want to investigate the other gods that are available. Yeah, this was expected. I'm assuming our allies came in. Yes, they did. Fantastic. Maybe our allies deal with it. Maybe they don't. We'll have to see. We're not making any progress up here without allies. And this guy's offering friendship. Yes. Yes, I accept that. Fantastic. 14% over here. And that's only 2k troops. Okay. We're not in a huge rush on that. They've got ticking war score, so we have to get there eventually. But for right now, I'm okay with it. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're hopefully going to finish up this siege tick. Nope! You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time, when it looks like they're going to attack us, but that's foolish. They should not do that. Okay, let's get out of here.